Systems active. Greetings, Rangers.
We get this cleaned out, you can put your truck in here. Look at all this machinery. If we can get it all running, this will be a good spot for your armory. What a stink. Somebody's been using this medbay for a morgue. Gonna take an ocean of bleach to get it ready for customers. This must have been the mess hall. Better get this up and running pronto. Keeping your people well fed is probably the easiest way to keep them loyal. Pretty grand in here. Maybe you can make it your trophy hall, museums, or a handball.
Please, don't shoot! are you? You're not dressed like the Marshals. I'm Del Hackett, and I speak for these people. We've been living here for months, and
Bad idea. I've been in their shoes, but this is a military base. If we have squatters everywhere, it'll be hard to keep discipline. Your recruits won't like it either.
The Patriarch's people don't care about people like us. But you're not beholden to them. Not intent. The Patriarch's people drove up to the base a few days ago, so we hid in here for a while. Then when Andy went to check if they left, well, don't know what happened. Been living in these ruins for weeks, and we never set anything off before. We all farmed in the border country. Back then, the gangs feared the Patriarch. Not anymore. They burned our greenhouses and killed everyone. We're not welcome there. They already have too many mouths to feed. And more are always coming.
Your call. Won't make the volunteers happy, but the Patriarch put you in charge, not them.
You said yes. I was sure you wouldn't. We won't be any trouble, I promise, and we'll help out wherever we can. Thank you for giving us a chance. Oh, and one of our people is missing, Andy. If you find... Hear that, everyone? We gotta make ourselves useful around here. You're good people, Rangers. We'll find a way to pay you back. Anything you need? Sure. Andy may have. He's the only one of us who knew computers. I told him to stay out of there because I was afraid of... well... oh, it's horrible. Yep, and those glassy eyes. Booby traps, mostly. One of my people... I told everyone to avoid the room after that. No one here is worth losing over. Poked my head in there and saw a giant robot next to a dead body. Hard pass. We first got it. We've been trying to snare him for a while for fresh meat, but careful out there. It's an uncaring world.
Sure was kind of you to let us stay. Sure was kind of you to let us stay.
I wish more folks were like you, Rangers.
I wish more folks were like you, Rangers.
Sure was kind of you to let us stay.
October 12th, 1998. 6. No, 7 months since the bombs fell. Had an incident at the West Gate. Some civilians dug under the fence and tried to make a run for the commissary. Sergeant Peters told us to open fire. Standing orders. Orders to be shot on sight. They didn't look like much to me from 80 meters. And when we got close enough to inspect the bodies, I saw why. They looked like scarecrows. Just...
What's going on with you? Hey, dudes. Hi. Well, what's up? Haven't seen you before. Have I? Oh, wow. Wowie. New, landlord. That's cool. Helping's good. I like helping. Are there, like, more of you here? Oh, yeah, man. Of course. Couldn't tell you, man. Like, anyway, a long time. My name? Something like that. I kinda been here for a while. Yeah, sure, maybe. Sometimes, like, a guy might come in, kinda. But, let me see. Last guy who came, well, she was a woman. Dressed all raggedy, but, anyway, she came in here looking sad. Eyes, look, we talked. Hope she didn't die, and she's haunting me for so, man. That's so a while ago. That dead guy over there came running in here all nervous, and yeah, then there's this big-ass flash of light from the computer machine, and he fall. Then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then, I think she said well, actually, she said I wouldn't be suitable for, man, there would, but, yeah, hard to remember who came in first. Yeah, okay. Man, I got everything I need in here to keep on. Little crack in the ceiling over there drips some water. So I just gotta, and, you know what they say about dark. So I added a little self-made fertilizer. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, Buzzy, that was yeah, mainly mushrooms. Because, the cell... Aw, man, didn't you like my... Okay, like, well, so a guy I used to be friends with, well... I guess he was more a friend, though, too, man. Like, former friend who decided he didn't, want to go splitsy. And when I woke up, I was in and told you thought he was my friend, Oh, so... And then after a while, the alarm stopped. What? Man, what? While those I told you, man, thought he was my friend, Oh, shit, man. Oh, yum. Who knew they were poisonous ones? Oh, man, yes. Yeah.
You're calling this one, Rangers, but really, I just let Nate...
I'd really, really, really like to get out of here. Really. Cool, I get it, man. No pressure, but, I'd sure appreciate it. So long.
Rangers, good to see you. I'll be here.
Systems active. Systems active. Greetings, Rangers. Systems active. Systems active. Greetings, Rangers.
Fucking Dorseys!
How can you be dead?
But you don't look like marshals. Do you work for the Patriarch? Then my boy needs your help. He's going to be executed. And they won't listen when I say he's no killer. Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. Austin is all I have left. He's a good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please, I don't even know what. If you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you Austin Pease, the skinny boy up on the platform. I can't imagine he killed anyone. We've seen enough death on our way out here. He never wanted to hurt anyone, ever. Our family escaped the wars in the... Please, help my son!
No mercy on your souls,
feel
Colorado.
No mercy on your souls, Colorado! As Dorsey lives, he'll kill you! We'll have our revenge!
We ain't gonna beg for our life. Neelius Dorsey lives. He'll kill. We'll have our revenge. You ain't.
Hey, Rangers! How'd you like that welcome party?
No regret. No We'll have our revenge. You ain't seen the last of us.
Howdy, Judge. How's your heart? Still colder than a...
Marshal Quan. Impertinent as ever, I see. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watt. A mother will say anything to save her child. They are the only instrument of justice we need. Oh, to the as much.
And let...
No, I do not.
And since you're the law around here,
I follow principles set forth at the second founding of this city, as you know very well. Without our laws and the penalties to proceed. Indeed.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Made a real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this was a place of God-fearing people and thought they'd do right by us. People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the Dorseys came and gave me some food and some kindness and asked me to do some vandalism. I figured what was the harm? I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am. Mom would have talked me out of it. I should have talked to her first. We were starving. No two ways about it. We were going to die. Dorseys gave us food. I figured a few windows was a worthwhile trade for the bread and meat that saved our lives. I thought it was too harsh, but what happens if I speak up now? Will they come after my mom? I can't take the chance. Magistrate's a hard man. I wish I could believe it'd work. I'd do anything for someone who could get me free without hurting. Yes, I don't have any money to give you, but I'd pay you back in hard work, if you'll have me. I'm used to hard work around the homestead, and I ain't too bad with a gun either. My folks made sure I could hunt and fight. I always dreamed of coming to the big city and being a newspaper man. You know, interviewing people, telling the truth about how things really are. Magistrate tells me it's death. They're gonna strip me down. I wonder if it'll hurt.
Wish I could tell you it won't, kid. But that'd be a lie.
Nice talking to you.
Rangers, what brings you here? His crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage. His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys would. My concern cannot be for his mother. It can only mercy. I do not see the world. You wish to compensate the city and the owners of the damage. That's the price in Colorado dollars. Understand that the law cannot wait until you have the means to pay. Indeed.
Get stuck with the shit patrols, guarding a bunch of dead Dorseys.
Mom? Oh, sorry. Never mind. Why? What do you want? No, please, I just need you to go away. Please. I don't know. We were heading to Colorado. I hurried there. She was gonna sell me. She put me in a cage. One of her men took me out of the cage to... I kicked him as hard as I could and ran. They didn't find me in the dark. And then I saw some refugees and tagged along. Stayed with them till I got here. Bye.
How does it feel now?
Extra, extra! Cowardly attack on Colorado Springs!
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate. An invitation from the head of a family, or authorization from the the attack on the city has everyone nerved. Broadmoor Heights and the Patriarch's Palace. Good day. Authorized personnel only. Good day.
God darn it, Martha. Why else would I even keep a shotgun around if I don't use it?
Do you know who those outlaws are, Josiah? They're Dorseys! They won't be scared of a scrawny old man.
A scrawny old man with a shotgun, concern it. You Dorsey peckerheads, get on it!
Hush up now, Josiah. You can't go...
You think...
Since, will you help me talk some sense into this old...
Some of those Dorsey bastards are hiding out in my shop. My shop! Finest clothing store in the whole dang town. So I'm going in after...
Thank you. Keep an old man from...
Killing myself. You do this, you'll get... Well, go on then.
They're coming for you!
Keep...
The explosive! Dorsey's remember! Got me some cover! See! The fire!
Phew, boy, thanks again for taking... Say, if you got hurt... And here, a little token of our appreciation. Come on back after we reopen the shop.
You've got our gratitude, Rangers.
This here's Market Square. The Arapahoe Garage is just outside the city gates. My old friend Doc Parker set up a clinic there. Parker's the best doctor in town. Be a hell of an asset if we can persuade him to join the Rangers. Careful, though. The Doc is prickly at the best of times. And these are not the best of times.
sledgehammer before he was 3.
Yeah, this whole place is a gloss. But who wants to hear all the ugly details?
Colorado from our patriarch, but all Saul proven by was worse than his part. Drove out the Dorseys and gave their land to the poor and the needy and the Indian. So mercy for the merciless was his stand, so he hunted the Dorseys to the very last man. With the families behind him, Saul went to war and fought all the monsters of Satan's bazaar. He lined them all up and he cut them all down till Flab the Inhaler surrendered his crown. The 100 families came to CO Springs and all fell to fighting over frivolous things till Saul raised their heads to the circling wings of the vultures who were waiting to dine like kings. He said that the only way to save the land was to bury the...
Hey, take a look at what these marshals...
Those marshals were colleagues of mine.
Fat chance. We got guns and ammo now. We don't take orders from marshals
Awaiting
no
orders.
more.
Taking shelter. Taking the shot.
We're in it now. Shit, ally down.
Bury me with the money. Life goes for cheap. Wasn't worth it. Assessing the field.
Need
Deploying
some
melee. Firing.
medic.
life goes for cheap.
We did it!
What's the matter with you? Don't you know the city's on lockdown? I'm not opening the... Go away! Go away or I'll call the marshals! Go away or I'll call the marshals!
Sorry, pal. Club's closed till the city's secure. Sorry, pal. Club's closed till the city's secure.
Jesus, loaves and holy mackerel! Better stay back from my stall. Those goddamn Dorseys dropped a landmine under it. Oh, thank God. You'd be doing me a shell of a favor. Wish I could get these flipper and marshals to take care of the dang bomb under my... Really?
That's great! I'm back in business.
Did you see the Dorseys almost blow up the statue?
Yeah, I was hiding under the bookseller's stall. Marshall stopped at the last second.
Wouldn't be Market Square without it.
Come on, you Ferris fiend! Turn! No time.
Hey, Doc.
Quan, hope you...
Understood, brother.
They're in bad shape, and I don't have the time or tools to save them. Thank you. The things I need most are a suture kit, an injury kit, and a... Talk more when you come back.
They wouldn't stop. Why would...
It isn't that bad, is it? Just flesh wound. Am I right? You should see the other guy.
Let's hope you got another career planned. I give it another 3 months before Pesa leaves you in the dust.
And so what if she does?
I miss the open road. The cold sky can't wait to be done today. Gonna get my salsa on.
Need help? Talk to Jimmy Long.
Hey.
Yeah, haven't seen your friends before. If you folks are looking, good thing too. Those the best in Colorado Springs. Nice came home in the end, though. Anything for your vehicle. Have a look.
See this?
What now? There are people dying right here, long as you don't mind if I keep working while we talk. That's an awful charitable spin on what we used to. That was up till I grew up and hit the books. Dorsey attack. Maybe a suture kit, a medical pack, and an injury kit. Then use them to fix up the other pick. Good luck.
It isn't that bad, is it? Just flesh wound. Am I right? You should see the other guy. It isn't that bad, is it? Just flesh wound. Am I right? You should see the other guy. You closed my wound. I won't miss staring at my own guts.
My leg! You said it! Ugh, still hurts like a bitch, but maybe I'll actually walk again.
What's going on? Did you patch me up?
Just need a place to live.
What now? Good. Thank you. One sec, though. I know I've asked a lot of you, and I'm grateful for what you've already done. You see this girl? She was shot in the head, but there's no exit wound. The bullet's still in there. I need to keep... If you let me use the facilities at your HQ, I'll do anything. Thank you. Thank you. You've saved her life. Need anything before I get my stuff together? Of course. Let's have a look. Good luck.
You want to talk to Mama. She's the one in charge.
You ever hear of car gardens?
You mean where they grow these fine automobiles for our personal use?
Don't get cute.
Sorry.
Anyway, I didn't know they existed until my pa told me to go down to this old man's farm. He said he had a few cars we could take. What we didn't expect was 50 VWs in his garden, hanging around like shrubbery in a rich man's home. Damn waste of some good cars, but...
Can't wait to be done today. Gonna get my salsa on.
I keep telling them, nothing like a bit of patience.
Can't wait to get back on the road.
Told them. Smaller problem than they thought.
Make sure you take care of that bike when you get to it.
That rust trap?
Dozens killed by Dorsey thugs!
Bastards!
Families taken hostage!
How does it feel now?
Dorsey scum!
If it's too... Ah, marshals! Finally! I was Hold on now. You aren't marshals. You look like ruffians. Are you here to see the sheriff? Well, I'm first. I've been It's maddening. My family has been kidnapped. That may be, but my family is one of the leading families of Colorado Springs. I suppose not. We are all equal in the eyes of God. Well, you look capable enough, but I don't know you from Adam. No. Sheriff Daisy, I will not leave until you speak to me.
Dorsey scum!
We should build some more watchtowers.
Miss Wesson, could you... I'm sorry. I have to talk to these folks. Sorry about that. Are you the Rangers? We were told to expect you. Sheriff Daisy's waiting for you in the back.
Thanks, Torres.
Anytime, Marshal Quan. Reports. Lots of reports. The Dorsey raid really tore up the Don't. It's on the back of the box. We keep the peace here in Colorado Springs. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
Dorsey scum!
Dorsey scum! Deputy, how long is the sheriff going to be busy?
As long as it takes, Miss Wesson.
What, I reckon you already heard all about the Dorsey raid, so I won't bore you with the thing is, I lost a lot of marshals. My boys and girls are tired and beat up. You want to make some fast friends?
And by speak...
Quan.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
And I'm glad to hear. Now and please, go in there and kick some ass, Rangers.
How's your family?
My mom and pa are safe. Still haven't heard from my sister. She was working near the museum when the attack started.
Jesus. Fucking Dorseys? I'm sure... I'm not sure why the sheriff didn't assign me marshals, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. I am the Miss Wesson she spoke of. Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100 Families. As Sheriff Daisy told you, they and some of our neighbors were taken hostage by the Dorseys, and I mean to free them. All of them. So, but there are plenty of places to hide in the garden. The Dorseys could be laying for us anywhere. We shall have to be cautious. Do you think I'll be a burden to you? I'll have you know, my father taught me to... No, there's no need to worry that I will be shy about pulling the trigger. I promise, strangers, if it is to save my family, a kid? How many kids do you know who can shoot a fly off a horse at 20 paces? Or reload at a dead run? You have to. I heard the sheriff say, "We'll see indeed." I'll meet you at the entrance of the Garden of the Gods. You need me.
Death to Buchanan! Death to the 100 stinking families! We ain't gonna beg for our lives! We ain't weak like you!
Brave Marshal stopped Dorsey's at Palace Gates. Patriarch alive and safe.
Sheriff said I should be expecting you. Nope. It's the Garden of the Gods. No room for amateurs in this town. You hear?
Are you ready to rescue my family now? At last.
Much as I'd love to shoot the shit with you,
Marshal Lupinski?
My apologies, Miss Wesson. I meant no room for amateurs in this town. You hear? No room.
Whoever just came up from the city, come in. This is Bellamy Ward. There are Dorseys all over the garden. Oh, thank God. Hey! Oh no. They found me.
Get from there, or we're coming up! You don't want to do that! Oh, yeah? Why not? I've got this whole place rigged. Hey! Where did you come from? Back the hell off! You saying I'm a...
Salutations and stabbings!
Hey, that's my blood.
Bellamy! Bellamy, look at me! Have you seen my family?
Lucia?
If they've done anything to my people, I'm going to end them all.
Please do. I'll tell whatever I can to help. It's not much, but... God, no, I was stalling for time. My name is Bill. I was there. Savages. A while ago, I couldn't figure out their function at first. The PAL. Normally, I once coupled a PAL with a dynamic.
What about my...
Last I saw them, they were all right. You saved my life. I won't forget it.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you kindly. Much obliged.
You saved my life. I won't forget it.
This is Bellamy Ward, PAL operational test number, 110. I've adjusted the angle of the solar collectors by 3.12 degrees to improve the energy transmission from the photonic amplification lenses. I've also attached a more sensitive voltmeter to the test panel, so I can hopefully get a more accurate reading of the conversion rate. Everything's set. Here we go. The photon amplification lenses are operating at 60% ambient light, approximately what we would expect on a typical day in Colorado Springs. Checking the voltmeter now. Yes, it's working. Energy storage is 12% above norm. This is better than I hoped. Now, if I can get the storage rate up to 25%, we'll have surplus power running into the batteries each day. For the first time since the deluge of fire, Colorado Springs will have all the electricity it needs. I can't wait to show this to...
My uncle tells me you're a man of questionable morals, Mr. Quan.
Well, that's why somebody's got to get their hands dirty, so good folk like you can keep your hearts clean.
That's not how Colorado Springs works, Mr. Quan. That's how you work.
Huh. I'm sure you know best. Release like a sieve.
All will be cleansed! Fetch me some cover!
Survival of the fittest. right?
I'm Isaac Green. Sorry. I'm so goddamn sorry. They scattered. Took the vehicles they had. Things have to change. This whole society is sick. Stay here long enough and you'll see it too. It's more than I expected. Better than I deserve. But thank you.
Come in, November 1. This is Ranger HQ. We're getting reports of shooting in your last known location at Garden of the Gods. What's your stat? Copy that, November 1. Dispatching an arrest team now. Good job getting those sons of bitches. Over and out.
You let Isaac live? After he gave aid and comfort to the enemies of the Patriarch? After he helped them kill my family? You let him live? Why arrest him when you killed all those others? What made him special? If I had been in the house, Will you help me find them? You can count on my guns every step of the way. Of course. We should go after Nelius Dorsey first.
I thought she said she was gonna follow orders, not give them.
For now, we should head back to the sheriff.
Just me, or are the marshals cracking down on folks harder?
Extra! Cowardly attack on Colorado Springs!
Either of you ever worry about getting hitched to a pillory?
Hell yeah! I've always got a smile for the marshals and never piss them off. I stay in line.
I think we should pull some marshals from Broadmoor. Put them here in downtown. If an enemy gets all the...
What can I do for you, Rangers? Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
Yeah, they'd never let that happen.
I like your style, Rangers. It seems to me that if somebody commits a crime in Colorado Springs, they should face Glad to hear that. I think... Now, before I forget, let me introduce you to Hope Emerson. She heard all about you coming to town and she wants to join up. Ain't that right, Hope?
Pleasure's mine, Rangers. Ran the lockup in a little town called Amity on...
Amity got flattened by the scar collectors a while back, so Hope came west. Been trying to get her to join the marshals. We, have some differences when it comes to crime and punishment. But that...
Great. I'll head over to Ranger headquarters in a bit. and start fixing up your...
So, back to business. Did you find out how the Darcys got into... Figures. In fact, say, what if I asked you Rangers to go take down Bragg? The marsh... Always a pleasure, Rangers.
Hear anything from your sis?
No. They found her under a smashed market stall.
Rangers, what brings you here? Excellent. This is the cost in Colorado dollars. You should inform the boy. Best he hears the good news from you.
Still here. Now looking forward to what comes next. What? Are you serious? You really saved soon as they... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Rangers. Can't wait to get out of here.
You Rangers are heroes. You Rangers are heroes. I'm gonna tell everyone what you did for my son. Thank you. Thank you.
What do you think they do with the bodies from the pillars?
I heard they got a mass grave just outside the walls.
I don't know, man. I swear the last shipment of meat from the bazaar tasted...
What I wouldn't give for a sunny day.
I heard the Dorseys were gone. Figured it was safe to come out on the streets.
The marshals don't give us trouble. You're right.
Extra, extra! Bloody shootout in Garden of the Gods!
Make sure you take care of that bike when you get to it.
That rust trap? Why?
Because this was Jimmy Longhaul's first car.
Convoy life?
When it gave up the ghost in the plains. He salvaged what he could, turned it into this monster you see. All because of men
Hello, Rangers? This is Gideon Reyes. I'm addressing you from Broadmoor Heights. I can happen. It's not be at the church in Broadmoor Heights. Then I'll tell the marshals to let you through. Come find me here.
This is Orestes Dorsey. Call it, well, got a whole family trapped in their homestead. About 3 generations worth. If you don't want them to be the next to die and the day you lose your blood, you better come up north. Real funny. The rest of them go when I get forward, Rangers. So you better hurry, 'cause I was born.
Come in, November 1. Receiving an urgent
This is a wrap.
44? Lost contact. You heard them, November. Unknown. But the Patriarch will expect us to make recovering that power armor our highest priority. Get there fast and you should be able to save that cargo. Over and out.
You tell your daddy the pace. Oh, and we were very respectful of the caravan guards. You fucks were too lazy to come rescue. We built a shrine in their honor.
Feel the beat.
over here, guys!
Was gonna donate this at your HQ when we got to CO Springs, but you're here. That's good to hear, Rangers. Thank you. We'll spread the word in the camps. Oh, thank you. It ain't much.
Team November, come in. Yeah.
Shut. It's the weirdo in apartment 3. He's gonna kill us all. There's all kinds of loud banging coming from his room, and he's not alone. You come to the. Huh? What do you mean by sorry?
We can do it!